Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. We have a story here out of New Orleans where a man laid on the ground over an hour and no one gave him medical attention. So here we go with the video.
And I would just hope that the superintendent, the mayor, someone would understand that we need the body cam footage. We need to understand what happened. This is a travesty, and no family should have to go through this.
The family of a man murdered in New Orleans demanding answers tonight. They say after he was shot, they were ripped away from his arms and he wasn't given any medical attention for more than an hour.
And now we know that the NOPD's Public Integrity Bureau has launched an investigation into the officer's actions. WDSU investigative reporter Aubrey Killian has the story that you'll see only on 6. Aubrey?
Hey, Travers. So this is a story that we've been working for a while. The investigation will determine if there was any wrongdoing. As for Ferdinand Alexander's family, they say he loved the city of New Orleans and he was looking forward to carnival season. Instead, they're planning his funeral.
He was someone that people that knew him loved him.
Ferdinand Alexander's family is still trying to comprehend what happened back on January 24th.
We will live with the memory of seeing him lying on the ground for over an hour, alone, dying, and seeing all of the officials out there that refused to help him.
NOPD says Alexander was shot outside of a neighbor's home on Perlita Street. His mother was nearby.
Before I arrived, when he was struck by the bullet, he did call out. My mom says he said, "Oh, Mama." And as she ran to him, when she called me, she had interlocked her arm into his and was trying to lift him up. But he was too heavy for her to lift him. And she said he was breathing, and she was telling him, hold on, hold on.
His family says he was still breathing. They were pushed back by police. They say Alexander was left there.
My mom had her arm was locked around my brother's arm. And as the officer began to push her back, her arm came loose. And she was saying, help me get him. Help me get him. We can't leave him here. We got to get him up. Help me get him. And they wouldn't do anything.
Police say they believed that the accused killer was inside the home and SWAT was called. Police say they forced their way in and the suspect was not inside. At some point, Alexander was eventually taken to the hospital where police say he was pronounced dead. 9 days later, the suspect, Tracy Wright, was found and arrested.
The Public Integrity Bureau is now starting a potential misconduct investigation, which is a formal disciplinary investigation into the matter.
Stella Cement is the independent police monitor for the city. Her office has reviewed more than 7 hours of body camera footage. She can't talk about what it shows as the investigation is ongoing. How important is it that the public sees this body camera video?
Transparency is always paramount to any investigation.
And the family of Alexander agrees.
Immediately. We should be able to get the footage immediately. Something needs to be done. This has to be addressed. I'm sure there are other families that are going through the same situation that we are, and it's just not fair.
So quite the story. I asked NOPD how long until Alexander got medical attention and if NOPD will release the body camera video. They just sent us this statement. Take a look. They say the NOPD's Public Integrity Bureau has opened an investigation into this incident. Your questions concern aspects of this investigation. As this is an open investigation, we are not able to provide further comment. Gina and Travers, a vigil, it is set for Friday night. Family has asked everyone to wear blue. That was Ferdinand Alexander's favorite color. Back to you.
Wow, this is something certainly you'll keep on top of and keep us posted on what happened.
This is sad. This happens a lot in neighborhoods. Whenever your family member is shot or injured anyway, the best thing to do is try to get them to the hospital and don't wait on the ambulance. If you can, I understand, but you put pressure on the gunshot wound, put them in the back seat, and get them to the hospital. I've seen a lot of people's lives being saved that way. This is neglect, failure to render aid, so many different things, and I hope that this family gets justice. You guys stay safe out there. Peace.